Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be playing Jurassic World Evolution 3 and this video will be a tutorial on how to make a good enclosure for the average carnivore. And there will be different ones and different things. Different dinosaurs need different things. But today I'm going to try out the newly released Cryolophosaurus. I'm just going to pick the skin patterns. I think that's quite nice. You can do the skin patterns however you want and the settings here. You don't need to follow this, but this is just how I would probably usually do it. So,
incubation complete. Your asset for release.
Area. Doesn't really show the area, but most carnivores like to have a huge area. So this is probably about just enough. That looks like it can be good. And let's bring them out. Release. You've not put in the forest. You've not
Antarctica's
put the other things
mean, lean hunting
in
machine.
just a second.
Of course, Antarctica back in the early Jurassic wasn't as freezing cold as it is now.
No.
But the Cryolophosaurus is
You want to
still
go to the environment
an
where you
incredible
would
survivor.
But you want to go on there. You want to go on it. You want to press. Well, I'll show you. So you go on the environment, pin dinosaur info, select the dinosaur, and then it's got the needs, and it's got the red heart if it needs it, and the purple heart if you've already done it, and if it's got no, it doesn't need those. So like this here. Syad Grove. It does not need this. It will take it. It won't get angry if you put it in, but doesn't necessarily need you to put it there. So, water. All dinosaurs need water. And I am going to put some pasture, like just around here. Not those actually. That was better. Around here. I mean, give it some wetland. Now, this is quite an easy dinosaur to do by the looks of it. So, that's really just it for this dinosaur. As you can see, not all too big. So this dinosaur requires a large nest, which is in the enclosures area. Got no requirements. Some dinosaurs do have the requirements, like they want it to be far away from the other one, or they want it to be closer, or no guests can see it. You're going to select the two dinosaurs. Make sure you have both genders. And if you've like made a park like me and you want guests to come see them, like I would advertise this around here. You've got to put a path in. And then, but I would also do
We have added a new viewing gallery.
is
ready for you
this,
to
like a
observe
viewing
our
dome.
magnificent animals.
And just put that around here. Connect that up to a path. Oop, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added
So
a new
now
viewing
you've got
gallery, ready
a
for
nice
you to
enclosure,
observe our magnificent
but a
animals.
nice looking carnivore. And I'll show you some other enclosures, like the barrier answers here. I've got a load of them. But they like barren, they like the wetland, they like the deep water, they like the cover. See, I've not got all of that in there because it's very hard to do with these. I mean, just look how much space I've given them. And they still want more. So that's a bit hard. But that it's like they're happy with it. And let's just have a look at the Therizinosaurus there. Oh. There we go. Quite nice. Bit old. Yeah, the Jungosaurus. Anyway, now let's get back over here. One way to help get more guests in the area is to put monorails like nearly everywhere. Like you see, I've got like 4 separate tracks. Now that I've got a new dinosaur, I might get more guests in the area to come over. But so there's a load of different dinosaurs, as you guys all know. But this is the Acrocanthosaurus with a high appeal of 1001. Let's just go down here. The Archaeonomimus. It's got a very low appeal of 25. Not many guests would come to see this. They won't go to the area, which means you've got an Acrocanthosaurus next to it, a load of guests. I mean, it's just got this next to it. Which, that's fine, that's how I would... If you're gonna put this... Well, if you're gonna put a dinosaur with low appeal in your park, put it near one with big appeal, like an Acrocanthosaurus or... let me just find one. I mean, Dreadnoughtus has got good appeal. Giganotosaurus, that's got a high appeal. Indominus Rex and Indoraptor, they've got very high appeal. And then my favourite dinosaur, of course, T-Rex, very high appeal. Yeah, Suchomimus has got a high appeal. Usually the ones with high appeal are big carnivores, like the T-Rex with big teeth. It generally makes sense. If I came to Jurassic Park, if it was real, I wouldn't spend most of my time with these. I'd have a look at them, then I'll just go. What I'd spend most of my time is looking at the big carnivores or cool carnivores like the Spinoraptor here, the hybrid, or like the one we've done in this video, Dilophosaurus. Got the teeth, it's really cool. And of course the Mosasaurus. One of the biggest. Well, people say it's not actually a dinosaur. which might be true, but not. I hope it's not, because I really hope Mosasaurus is still a dinosaur. But obvious reasons. I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hope if you have a nice day, please like and subscribe. I'll be really happy. And yep, that's just basically a tutorial of how to make a decent enclosure for a decent sized carnivore. So that's it for this video. Bye guys.